Star money draping gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's
Welcome like you never left us before. I say this every time I do this because I got to do it this way because this is what we do when we do it this way. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. And when I do it with these two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. This is the On God podcast. I am Young Money Bad News, the CEO, the co-CEO of the Star Money Click. I am also the #1 rapper in the world, and I am also BMC for life. That is the other co-owner of Star Money Click, 1-5. He is also the #1 producer in the world. He is also the owner of Punch Me Vodka that sponsors every episode we do. That is Jimmy 2 times. He is the fan for life of every team he loves. And he is also my brother from another mother. And we are the On God podcast. So we're going to get into the preseason talk. It was a lot of games. Some people played starters. Some people didn't. I really wasn't a fan of it. The playing your starters. I didn't really understand what it was, what it really was for. Especially depending on who the team was. Like when I seen us play the Bengals and Joe Burrow was out there, I was kind of like, is that really a smart move? Like Joe gets hurt a lot on stupid shit. You know, do y'all really need to get your offense going? No, you really need to get your defense going. So if you wanted to play your starting defense, I would have been like, that's cool. But Joe Burrow out there for the first 2 series is kind of weird to me. But other than that, I think Shador looked good. Shador looked really good. And
Yes.
I wasn't surprised Shador looked good though, because Shador is good. Like he's one of them quarterbacks where people don't understand. If you would have gave Shador a line, you could see the difference when he has a line and he doesn't. He is a way better quarterback because he's a good quarterback anyway. But you give him some time and he can fuck you up for real. Like really fuck you up. That's why he looked good. He looked really good. The Patriots look better. I watched the Patriots game. I thought they looked very well. Shout out to Travion Henderson, took a kickoff return on the first play to the house. Ohio State Buckeye, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a monster. He's the backup running back to Stevenson, too. So they're going to be sharing carries, which is a really good move for them. But the Patriots look really good. I'm not going to knock them. They look good. Who do y'all think stood out in these first couple games? I mean, well, the first weekend of preseason that y'all really either enjoyed watching them or y'all seen like improvement in their team?
On my team, it was Jordan Watkins, my wide receiver. My undrafted running back Corey Kiner from Cincinnati. I'm gonna go a 1-5 route. Jackson Dart didn't actually look. He looked pretty decent, even though he was struggling off training camp. And Shadur Sanders was probably by far had the best opening act as far as I'm concerned. But real quick to go back to what you said a second ago, I meant to send both y'all this video. They was talking about your quarterback news, Hurts, and dude called with how they be fucking with him, calling him they call it a struggle fetish, and it ties into what you were just saying about the offensive line. It seems like they want to credit good quarterbacks or make quarterbacks better than what they are when they don't have shit. And it's like, well, Jalen Hurts started to pan out when he didn't have shit before he even got from Tennessee and got all those weapons and stuff. When they had Miles Sanders at running back. So, they're not really judging these quarterbacks nowadays on whether they have a good offensive line. They should. You know what I'm saying? Your point is more valid than what the average, the narrative is out here. But yeah, going back to what we were talking about, I just want to throw that out there real quick though. But yeah, those are the guys I thought stood out pretty good for me.
Well, I liked how good Joe Burrows and Chase looked. I mean, It was against News' second string. So, but unlike News, I understand why they're playing because my team starts out like ass every year. They look out of rhythm the first 3 games of the year, and they need time, game time with reps, and that's what they're going to get this year. They're going to try
And I played
something.
the last game then instead of the first one.
Well, I get that, but they're still trying to do something a little different in Cincinnati to get to a quicker start. We start out in a hole every year and have to dig
I agree.
ourselves. So I think that's strategic on management's part to try to get out there, get these guys going early, and see if they can, get something going the first few weeks of the year. I liked, to be honest, I kind of liked that guy that News has got from Stanford, the backup quarterback. I thought he did a decent job in that game. I thought
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Shador
Tanner
Sanders,
McKee. You talking
yeah,
about
huh?
Tanner McKee? Tanner
Yeah,
McKee played
yeah,
like Tanner
yeah,
McKee was playing like that last year.
yeah. He's a big boy.
Good
Um,
piece. He can play.
and I also, be honest with you, I'm not a big believer in Shador Sanders in this level. I think he's good, but I think he's going to be like mid. You know what I mean? Like 10 to 15 range quarterback. I don't know if he ever breaks that top 10 quarterback range to me. But he did look good in that game. But he also did some things that he did in college, like he held the ball a little too long a few times, stuff like that. But I think the more he gets comfortable in that scheme, the more he gets comfortable with a good offensive line and he trusts that line and some of the playmakers he has, the better off he'll be because he threw some darts. I didn't think he had it in him, but that first touchdown pass he threw, he fit that into some window there, like a tight window to that tight end in the end zone. So I'm excited to see what the dude does, man. I hope he does well. I'm just not, I haven't seen enough yet from him to really say he's going to be that guy in the NFL yet. You know what I mean? But
You
I
didn't
think
you
he does.
you didn't watch him a lot in Colorado, did you?
I watched him enough to know that I didn't think that he was what everybody was making him out to be.
I mean, the numbers didn't lie though. I mean, you can
And you can say that all
if
you
you can
want. But
if you look at if because that's like when people speak on Jalen Hurts. They can say whatever they want about my quarterback, but his numbers don't lie when they talk shit. So it's like that's anybody though. Like, and I'm
so
not just saying this because for Shador Sanders,
I know.
I watched Shador Sanders games, and Shador Sanders used to spend I don't know if you know this about Shador Sanders, but Shador Sanders used to work out in the offseason with Tom Brady.
Hmm.
He
I know
is
what he.
he's a real quarterback. Like he cares about being in the pocket and throwing the ball. He don't want to run. That's not his game. He don't want to do none of that shit. He wants to break records. He wants to be one of them quarterbacks where you be like, damn, he threw for 300. He had 4 touchdowns. He's one of them type of guys. So what I saw, I think, and James probably seen the same shit I seen. 2 times, I know he's seen what we saw. I knew he was this good because I've been watching him since high school. He's really good. It's just you have to watch him more. And you got to understand, at Colorado, he had the worst offensive line in the country. His whole college career, he had the worst offensive line his whole college career. How many guys you can say that and made it to the NFL?
Even at Jackson State, I
Even
saw
at
sixty
Jackson
percent.
State.
I saw 60% of those games, and all but two of the ones in Colorado. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This ties back into what I said. It's a struggle fetish sometimes, man. If you don't have an offensive line and you suck, then you suck. But if you bad offensive line and you're good, people say you suck. So it's like you can't win on the offensive line level. They say Jalen Hurts can't even throw over the middle, but yet I see him throw over the middle all the time. He has great touch
All
and
the
everything like that.
time.
And like I said, everybody knows me and News go back and forth. I can't stand his Eagles, but I am an impartial fan when it comes to players. I don't have to like your team, but I can like your players. And he's pretty much reciprocal the same way as I am. And it's like, as much as we hate the Cowboys, I can name about 5 or 10 guys on that team that I say are quality players. But it's just I understand. Some people don't care for his personality, and I don't really understand that because at the end of the day, and I'm not saying 1-5, that's how you feel, but that's the general synopsis of what he of how people feel about him. It's his personality and some of the rumors that have been thrown out there about him. But I'm one to tell you, uh, confidence and cocky are two different things. When you look him up in the English dictionary, he's not cocky, he's confident. And famous rapper Five Dog for a Tribe Called Questions to say, if I don't say I'm the man, who the hell will? You know what I mean? So, like I said, if Peyton Manning used to do that, I don't know what we're gonna do. I might have a good game, and he go out there and blow you out. But did I think that he didn't think he was confident in himself? No, he just did. He just tried to play the opposite game. You know, some people have their own approach of how they approach their profession, and I think Shador Sanders is going to be. I ain't gonna say he's gonna be the best quarterback in league history, but I think he has a chance to become one of the top 5 quarterbacks if he continues to grind like he has.
I think he'll be serviceable.
I think he's good. I
I
think
think
he's
he's
better.
Baker
I think
Mayfield.
he's better than every quarterback that came in this draft. Period. He should have been in the
At
top 10.
in the 5th round, that was a fucking steal. Hey,
Yeah.
everybody's team on this panel that didn't draft him, whether you needed him or not, should have still drafted his ass if he was going to still be there in the 5th round. Because when it's all said and done in 3 years, we're going to look back at that 5th round and we're going to figure out who was the best team in the fifth, who's the best player in the 5th round drafted out of this draft. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be Shador Sanders. I mean, like I said, I'm shocked. I'm kind of shocked. Even your Bengals didn't pick him up 1-5 because, like I said, as much as Burrow gets hurt, your backup is duty.
Yeah, we needed a backup for sure.
I mean, he's only making $1 million a year. You're paying a backup quarterback about that much, anywhere from 1 to about 4 million anyway on the average in the NFL anyway. So I'm thinking, yeah, why not take a flyer in the 5th round?
Something that's not talked about with Shador Sanders is something that he put in his contract that no rookies got is that he makes money off of his. He makes a lot of money off of his jersey sales. I think teams didn't want to give him that, man. I think
Because they knew people were going to buy it. They knew people. I'm going to give you a Shador Sanders jersey, and I hate the Browns.
Yeah, I think that's why he slipped so far, man. He was asking for stuff no rookies ever asked for, and I see what the monitor did to our guy.
Well, just remember this 1-5, and anything in life. What's wrong with being the first to do something? As long as it ain't something malicious.
We know how the NFL is when it comes to that stuff, man. There's one owner that's going to do it, and then the other 31 are like, I don't think I want to do that.
I mean, think about this. Think about this. Would you call it hate if somebody thought that you becoming the first producer to go diamond?
Oh no,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying I
Well,
think
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Though it's like remember Jerry Jones was the first to do his whole thing with advertising. I brought it up on the last show. So it's like all the owners hated that, and now all the owners are getting billions of dollars off of that shit because of Jerry Jones.
right.
I just feel like if you gonna dislike him, dislike his game. You don't know Shador as the person, so you can't. That's what I don't like about media. You scrutinize people for thinking you know who the fuck they are, but you really don't know them. Like they didn't know how Dion really was. Everybody thought Dion was an arrogant piece of shit. When for real, he was really a real great teammate. He was a real
A really
great
nice
player.
guy. A nice guy.
He was
So,
always on his shit. He was
so
never he cared about his team. That's why he played the way he played.
I've ever
Very generous person off the field too.
shared my Dion story with you guys.
I don't think so.
I got an uncle that's about 3 years older than me, right? And he had a buddy from high school that played in the NFL, played with the Falcons, an offensive lineman. Same time Dion was there. There was a lot of guys that came into Atlanta that left with the never making a game check because Dion would take their money. He would set up races with anybody I thought they were fast, usually wide receivers and cornerbacks, especially rookies because all the vets knew better. He would spot them 10 yards, so they'd be at the 10. He'd be in the back of the end zone. They'd race to the other end zone, and they'd bet game checks. His game check against their game check. I was told that there were several guys that never got paid by the Falcons because they owed all their money to Deion Sanders because he would smoke them in races and training camp. And guys, he would do just enough. He would do just enough to where they thought they could beat him, so that he would get them to come back and bet them again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, he would slow up there for a second, and they'd think they'd get him, and then he got them by about 2 or 3 yards, and then they'd come back. But he was spotting them damn near 30 yards, if you think, or 20 yards. You know,
that's a damn thing.
He'd go to his position for sure.
Yeah,
he's the greatest corner of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to put this out here. I didn't want to have to do this, but I have to because it's in the news as far as football too. Jordan Addison, receiver for the Vikings, is going to be suspended for 3 games at the beginning of the year for his DUI that he received in California. My thing with guys, the thing about athletes with money like this, get you a driver. Just get you a driver, bro.
Uber.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you wanna show out in your new whip, do that shit on some sober shit, bro. Because you know you already got all this attention on you because you're in a car that looks the way it looks. So what's the first thing you think they're gonna do when they see you riding in a city where you in fucking Minnesota, bro? Riding around in a nice ass car. That bro, they on your ass. They know it's you. Like, just don't drink and drive, bro. Because if you,
how many people got to do that before everybody understands it?
I don't know,
Man,
but that should be
rider
done.
up in Columbus just kill somebody drinking and driving.
I think so.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. You'd think this day and age, with how easy it is to get a ride, it's literally in your fingertips. To get a ride somewhere, you would be able to do that.
You know what the problem is with athletes? They never think it's going to be them that it happens to, and that's cocky.
That's a fact. Not going to happen to me.
That's cocky.
Yeah, and it happens every year.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it does. So the NBA Christmas games was announced.
Okay.
I'm gonna give y'all the names of the games, but I want y'all to realize after I get done saying these teams, I want y'all to notice something, and I'm gonna point it out, and I want to see if y'all noticed it when I was reading it. Mm-hmm. The Cavs play the Knicks. The Spurs play the Thunder. The Rockets play the Lakers. The Mavs play the Warriors. The T-Wolves play the Nuggets.
Mm.
In the history of NBA games on Christmas Day, there has never only been one Eastern Conference game for the whole day.
Right.
All 4 of the other games are Western Conference teams. Mm-hmm. So it's almost like they know Tatum gonna be hurt, so they didn't put the Celtics in it at all. The Cavs was the best team at one point in the East last year. Mm-hmm. The Pacers aren't gonna have Halliburton, mm-hmm. so that's their star power not being there. Mm-hmm. So it's almost like they aligned it up like this. But damn, it's like you can't find 2 other Eastern Conference teams that you think is good enough to be in this game, like on Christmas.
You know what their excuse will be? Oh, well, since they're on the East Coast, we want to make sure we have later games. Nah, man, nah, you did that on purpose.
I think that's the thought process there. Is you get the West Coast teams, you can start them in the afternoonish, and it still be late on the East Coast. Whereas if you did it on the East Coast, it'd be too early on the West Coast to start them at a decent time.
I don't think it has nothing to do with time. I think it has everything to do with which conference is really better than the other.
Well,
I agree with that.
And I think it's the star power. I think the Pacers and the Celtics would have played on Christmas if Halliburton and Tatum wasn't hurt. I promise you.
Right.
And I think that's what. But
it's all about viewing.
Yeah, and they're looking at it going, we don't have another Eastern Conference team to do numbers. The Knicks on Christmas is always going to be a thing. So you had to throw who the other best Eastern Conference teams behind the Celtics and the Pacers. You're going to go the Cavs. So you got to put the Cavs there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not gonna let Detroit play on Christmas. Don't nobody want to see fucking Detroit, even though
He's
Detroit
not
is
gonna
up and
put,
coming. You know what I mean? They're up and coming, but
not gonna put Miami out there or
Nah,
Charlotte.
nobody wants to see us either.
no,
I'll even admit that nobody wants to see us either.
no,
They could put you on right after everybody eats so that we could take a nap.
you stupid as fuck.
Get that tryptophan turkey. Yeah, you guys. They could have put you guys against the Spurs when we had Tim Duncan Spurs. We could have took a nap.
Boy, listen, you talking about some boring ass basketball, boy.
Fundamentals down.
Hey, once Wade left, it all left. Because Wade was the reason why I was watching them. Because Wade's my guy. Like, Wade was exciting as fuck. After Wade, though, it's like, bro, for real? For real, though? This is what y'all doing? Are we really gotta watch? Y'all fans don't even come to the game on time because that shit be boring as fuck. They're like, we'll get there when we get there, nigga. We in Miami, nigga.
Because we don't have a certifiable star anymore. We have like good players. We have good players, but that's about it.
That's
And
what I'm
it
saying.
was crazy. It was crazy with all these recent extensions. I don't even know why we try to save our money. You should have went. You should have waited and tried to make your moves now. Now, even next year, who you getting? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Shit.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the third.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna be doing for the next 2 years. When the playoffs start, we're gonna be like, aha.
All right. Let me jump into Major League Baseball real quick. What's crazy right now is the Milwaukee Brewers are the #1 team in the MLB right now.
They're rolling.
They're 73-44. The Cubs are right behind them in the Central at 67-49, and the Reds are 62-57. The Reds is fighting for that last wild card spot I think they're going to get it though. I really do because they're staying where they're not getting swept by nobody, but they keep where they fuck up is they blow a game they shouldn't have blown. They got to stop blowing games.
Typical Reds fashion.
Yeah, but I think last night when I watched them, they played the Pirates today. They beat the Pirates 14-8. But I feel like they got their groove and they hitting back where they needed it. They pitching staff is good now. They wouldn't spend money during the trade deadline and got some people. So
that's what I was gonna say. I was excited that the Reds were buyers at the trade deadline.
Yeah, but that
shit don't never happen no more.
That's my old.
But you know what? They're vastly a different team from last year. You can tell the improvement.
That's because Terry Francona. That's what he does.
Yeah.
When we won the World Series, I remember how he put that roster together. We didn't have Johnny Damon. He went and got Johnny Damon. We had Manny Ramirez, but he turned Manny Ramirez into the old Manny, where Manny could hit that motherfucker like he used to when he was young. And it was just like he made Big Papi a star. Nobody knew that David Ortiz had already been on my team for years. Motherfuckers didn't know he was him. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Kurt Schilling. You got different pitchers. That's what he does, man. Terry Francona is one of the best managers of all time. Like people just gotta understand the Reds. If you don't think the Reds are gonna be good in the next 2 or 3 years, like a contender, then you need to go get your motherfucking brain checked. Cause bruh, they coming. They are coming.
Yeah, because as long as the Reds management doesn't drop the ball, I totally agree with that. Because like I said, they better not. They want to put more asses in seats because that playoff money is important.
Right. They did something a little different outside the norm that they normally do too. They actually hired a manager that wasn't related to a Reds great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They was hiring like Chris Sabo's first cousin, Tim Sabo, as manager, and Hal Moore's cousin, Mark.
You got it because it was about changing the culture. He's changed the culture.
You had to.
Yeah.
One thing about Major League Baseball is if you don't have a good manager, you're not going to win.
No. Toronto is 68-50. My Boston Red Sox have won 9 out of the last 10. We are 65-53. Yeah, we rolling. We rolling right now. Detroit is 68-51. Houston is 66-52. Seattle came out of nowhere. They're 65-53 as well in the AL West. The Phillies are 68-49. The Dodgers are 68-49. San Diego is 65-52, and the Mets are 63-55. Like I said last show, I don't think we've had this many teams this good at the same time in a long
Nah,
time.
nah, because there's only be one division where everybody under 500 to be one team that's running away with that one, or the whole damn division is shitty. It's like the parity is coming, is starting to take form.
Yeah, yeah, and it's more exciting to watch because I've been watching baseball every day. Like I literally watch the Reds every day. I don't really miss a game, and I don't miss the Red Sox games either. Let's get into this NFL playoff picture. 1-5. I'll let you take it over and set it up for us.
Yeah. Who do we think's making the playoffs this year?
Are we going by conference or?
You want us to go both conferences?
Yeah,
like you want us to start over here and then go over there?
Yeah. We'll start in my conference since I'm the only AFC guy.
Okay.
Well, what 7 teams do you think is going to make the playoffs in or AFC?
Baltimore, Kansas City, Buffalo. That's 3.
Yep.
If the Bengals defense plays up to par just a little, and Joe continues to play like he did last year, I can see y'all being a wild card. So I'll put y'all in there at wild card right now. I know I could change it later, but right now I'll put y'all in the playoffs.
Playoff picture.
I definitely believe that I think it's gonna be a dark horse, and I think the dark horse is gonna be the Patriots. I think they're gonna make the playoffs. That's 5. I need 2 more. Denver for sure. Denver is a for sure for me. And it's hard because I can kind of see Kansas City's conference, they're like their division. I can kind of see them getting 3 teams. Like I kind of want to say the Chargers because I don't know why. Because I just feel like they just the only other AFC team out there that's just sitting there that can make it. Because I don't have no faith in the Dolphins at all. I don't trust the Dolphins. I can't trust the Jets because it's their first year under Aaron Glenn. So I can't go with that. The Raiders, hell no. I definitely don't trust the Raiders.
You got to put a South team in. You don't got any South teams.
You're right. I'm gonna go with Houston because I think Houston gonna get healthy. Or if they healthy, they there. So I'll go Houston. So I go Cincinnati, Kansas City, Baltimore, Buffalo. My dark horse is the Patriots, Houston, and Denver. That's my 7 for the AFC.
Okay. Who you got 2 times?
I got Buffalo winning the East. I got Pittsburgh and Baltimore coming up the North.
I forgot about Pittsburgh.
I got Houston winning the South, and then I got Denver and Kansas City coming out of the West. So that should be my 2, 4, 5, 6. Now I got one more team. My dark horse is probably either going to be the Patriots or the Chargers. Okay. I just feel like your defense is so porous. You still haven't paid Hendrickson. He's gonna be trying to play to get out of there, and knowing y'all like to play all year and then franchise him on some goofy shit. But it's just I don't know. Y'all are a mess on defense, and it's just I wanna put y'all in there, man. But your defense, I can't trust your defense.
And that's why I said I'm gonna put them there now because
that's the only reason.
But I don't know if I can trust them because I don't know. Like I said, if they play up the par just a little, and Joe is rolling like he's been rolling since last year, they got a chance to be a wild card team. But I've seen the lapses when in the first game, like the preseason game, they was looking shitty. Like we was easily scoring.
You know what they remind me of? They remind me of that 81 Chargers team with Dan Fouts in there when they were just running up and down the field, but the defense couldn't stop nobody. That's exactly who y'all are right now.
Yep, I agree. But I got Buffalo, Baltimore, Kansas City, Cincinnati, LA Chargers, Houston Texans, and Buffalo or the Denver Broncos. That's my 7.
I think Denver is definitely gonna be a problem.
Denver is going to have the best defense in the league
this year.
So let me ask you guys this:
Sure.
since we're talking about Denver and Chargers and that division, do you think the Chiefs dynasty has ran its course? Like the window's shut because not because they're not good, but because other teams in the division are now way better than what they have been. Because Kansas City had it real easy in the West, like the Patriots did in the East when Tom Brady and them went on that big run until different teams started getting better, like Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins started to come up a little bit, and then the Patriots died down. Do you think we're going to see that with Kansas City just a little bit?
I think I really this is really how I look at it. I think Buffalo and Kansas City are in the same position now. Yeah. And what I mean by that is the Patriots are going to catch up with Buffalo.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can see it coming. And Kansas City, Denver's already caught them. Right. Denver all Denver got to do is take that leap this year. If they take that leap, they can win the conference. They can literally take that division. And Kansas City had to be a wild card because the problem with Kansas City right now is, and it's not that they're not still good. They're still great. They're Kansas City. But the problem is they have too many players getting in trouble for dumb shit. Like your key players are car accidents and DUIs and getting caught smoking weed and just doing stupid shit. Like shit that you really didn't even think that they would be on that type of time.
Right.
But because as an organization, they come off as so crispy and clean. But when you really unveil them, it's like, man, y'all be doing a lot of fucked up shit out there, bro. Right. Like for real.
But you know what the problem is? It's this generation, man. They just act like they're invincible and stuff, and then you give them some money. It like I said, it all starts at home, man. It's all about how you're raised. If you're raised with some common sense and somebody give you some foresight as to when you go out in this world, son, I need you to do X, Y, and Z, and you'll be this successful. If you do A, B, and C, your ass is going down.
Right. All right. So what do we think about the NFC? I'll go 2 times first this time.
Woo! This one's rough. So I got Philadelphia and Washington football team coming out of the East. I got Minnesota and I got Detroit and Green Bay coming out of the North. Minnesota, I think that division's gonna beat each other up. I got Tampa Bay coming out of the South by itself. I just don't trust anybody else in that conference until Penix can actually show he can run that team and all the other teams get their shit together, quarterback and all their little intangibles. And then I got the Rams and the 49ers coming out of the West because the reason why I put my team in there, it was a struggle to put them in there. But when you got the easiest schedule in the league, if you can't at least squeak out a wild card win, my head coach got to go to the job center.
Yeah,
somebody got to go. You just paid all this money out.
You have the easiest fucking schedule.
We don't play nobody. We don't play the Cowboys. We don't play the Eagles. We don't play the Commanders. We don't play the Lions. We don't play anybody. We play Aldi. We play these bums I've seen across the street from my job. You know what I'm saying? This napkin over here on my table. So if you can't win 10, 11, 12 games out of that, then yeah, Kyle Shanahan, you need to go to the job center. I'm sorry, I love you, but you got to go.
I got Philly for sure. I'm gonna go Washington. Tampa Bay out the South for real, for sure, because nobody else in the South is good. Atlanta is so suspect and stupid. You can't trust they dumb ass. New Orleans is horrible. New Orleans is horrible. They don't have nobody. Honestly, old boy need to get the hell out of there at running back. He need to go.
Yeah, come on. He just signed an extension.
I know because he didn't know old boy was going to retire. So I got Washington, I got Philly, I got Tampa Bay, I've got the Rams. I'm gonna go with the 49ers coming out of that division only because I think the Rams gonna win the division, but I think the 49ers is gonna make it too because they schedule too easy. I'll also take that North is a motherfucker though, because it's
that's what.
The reason why the North is hard though is because you don't know what Jordan Love you don't know. We don't know who he's gonna be. One day he's Two-Face, the next day he's Batman. We don't know who the fuck he is. So it's like I can't trust Green Bay though. I like Green Bay. Green Bay has a talented offense It's really good, but I got to go Minnesota and Detroit out of there. Just me personally, because I think Minnesota is still good enough to make it to the playoffs. I think Detroit. I'm scared of Detroit for real, because I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck we gonna get from them too, based on losing their coordinators. So I got 2 out the East, 1 out the South, 2 out the West.
You got 7. You got 7.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah, that NFC North, man, that was one of the tough ones.
yeah,
Because look, it's so crazy and wacky. The Bears can fuck around and win the goddamn division, and we'll be all sitting here like this. Oh shit! Because it's like you don't. Every year they're different. Like at one point, Green Bay was dominating it. You couldn't fuck with them. Now Detroit's dominating it, but Minnesota just keeps poking them. They just keep coming up. Like Minnesota's record-wise, you every year we think Minnesota gonna be sorry as fuck, and they have a great record. We be like, damn, they still winning games. Like that division is really, really weird.
McCarthy scares me. That's why I really didn't want to pick them, but I just couldn't pick them.
But I'm gonna go dark horse on y'all too. This is my dark horse out the NFC, and I know this is gonna be wild, but the Seahawks is my dark horse because I got a funny feeling the Seahawks is going. I don't know why. It's just something in my mind got me going. Why do I feel like the Seahawks gonna fuck around and make the playoffs on some weird shit?
You know what my dark horse is?
Y'all might have 3 teams.
Hey, 1-5 dark horse last year is the Arizona Cardinals. So they said Will Johnson is in camp locking everybody the fuck down like he's a warden.
I don't. You know what my problem is with Arizona? I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust their quarterback. I think
Kyler's gonna actually have a bounce back here, but I understand.
And this is what's crazy. I think Kyler Murray is very talented. My problem with Kyler Murray is he's too fucking inconsistent, and that's what I think is hurting him.
Because his priorities off the field.
Bruh, if he can stay consistent, they definitely can win. But if he comes out one week and he give you 4 touchdowns, 300 yards, then the week later he goes 1 touchdown, 3 picks, 200 yards, and you go, what the fuck happened to the guy from last week? He's
at home playing Soldiers of Fortune.
Come on, man.
So my list is identical to James' 2 times list. I feel like the Eagles, even though they got the hardest schedule in the NFL this year, are still going to make it because nobody else in that division is really going to give them a run, except for maybe the Commanders. I think they get swept anyway. The Commanders do by the Eagles. But I do think the Commanders are the second best team in that conference or that division to come out.
Yeah.
So the South was hard for me because I like what Atlanta did in the offseason with adding defense because their defense was really like my defense this year. It was ass. Now, what I don't know is what I'm going to get out of Penix. You don't know if Kyle Pitts is going to show up. You
don't know anything. It's just they're a mystery.
But you know what?
Got like B+ wide receivers.
One fact you make sense because remember last year, what did we do every week when we would pick our teams and we come up on Atlanta? We all be like this. You can't trust them. You just can't. They let us down every fucking time we pick them, bro.
I mean, I think.
Remember Kirk Cousins threw for 500 yards and then disappeared for the rest of the year?
Yeah, I mean, the Panthers are coming up a little bit, but I still don't think they're more than a 5-win team. I can't even tell you who the Saints.
I got them going about 500.
Yeah, I can see the Panthers winning more games this year than last year. But the Saints gonna get the #1 draft pick. Watch.
Yeah, the Saints are ass.
So we're gonna talk about Tyler Shaw at quarterback, and he looked like. Did y'all see how he played this weekend? He looked like shit.
Right. So to me, in the North, the fight isn't with the Packers. I think the Packers are in for sure. The fight's going to be between the Lions and the Vikings to me, because the Lions lost both coordinators. We don't know what's going to happen because their head coach is a culture guy. He's not a scheme guy.
Yeah.
So he's relying on his coaches to bring those schemes, and he's more of a CEO run everyday operations and stuff like that. So it depends.
Joe Paterno like.
Yeah, it depends on his coaches. If his coaches are good, then Detroit's going to be in there because Detroit's got a real talented team.
Yeah.
As good as the plays that are called. You know what I mean? As a team, you can only run what's in front of you, and if they're sending in ass plays, then you're going to run ass shit. And in Minnesota, I don't know what they got at quarterback. You haven't seen this guy hit the damn ball since high school. You know what I mean?
Didn't look. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. He didn't look bad in the first.
No, I'm not saying he's going to look bad or anything. He's got that new arm smell. He went through 4 years of college and never seen him really throw a ball. You know, so you know he may be the second coming of you know, Tom Brady for all I know.
He may also be becoming the second coming of Tommy Kramer.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know. He was real good at handing the ball off, though. I do know that. But
you gotta take it. You gotta take this into consideration, though. Remember what I told you last year, and it happened right in front of your face when I said Minnesota's gonna make that boy, the one that started this past year. Yeah. I said they're gonna make him a star, and he went and got some money, and that is because O'Connell has the best system in football. Yeah. It's the best. So you could put me, you, and James at fucking quarterback, and we'll ball out in that system because it's almost like it's almost like it's quarterback friendly. Like it's it's super quarterback friendly for you. That's why I put him in because
homeboy is going to be like.
JJ McCarthy ain't gonna have. Listen, this is the thing about it. Just think about this for a second. JJ McCarthy's not gonna have to win the games. He's just gonna have to manage the game. Because they have.
But that 1-2 punch at running back, that defense, and then he got the weapons around him. But see, here's the thing that their head coach does. He plays to the tendencies of his quarterback, which is the total opposite of what my head coach does. He makes you throw to a specific player. When you make quarterbacks do shit they don't like, they look like shit half the time.
Yeah, but that's my two questions. Just
no, they're good questions because we don't that division you just don't know because like right now you're like this.
Awesome.
Right now you just said I'm for sure got Green Bay in. Do you?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Jordan Love.
Because you don't know what Jordan Love you're gonna get when they get cold outside. It's like he changes. Like
I understand.
You know who he is? He's that sucker when you used to go to the bank as a little kid with your parents, and the teller would hand you a sucker, and it was the one that was like purple with the little question marks on it. That's who he is. He's the mixed bag sucker.
But remember, I don't dislike Jordan Love. I fuck with him. I really think Jordan Love can play when he's on his game. But the problem with him is he's like a wacky, irky, jerky player. Because
injury inconsistencies.
You don't know who the fuck he's gonna be on Sunday.
I get that. But that's who I got in. And the Bears, I think, are a year away. And the reason I say that is they got the new coach there, Kyler Murray.
Yeah. I agree.
So I think give him a year, maybe two in that system.
Yeah, they'll be in the playoffs. They'll be a wild card.
The Bears are going to be a problem. And in the West, I got the 49ers and the Rams. Although I do like what Two Times said, from all accounts, from all the reporters and stuff that have been in all the camps that I've listened to, my Bengals, they've only seen the ball hit the ground twice. All right, that's with all the recorders, just 2 times, and I'll hit all the balloons. And the second one was the big takeaway was that Kyler Murray is actually studying plays now. So
he has to. You cannot be in this league, bro, with all that fucking talent around you. You have Marvin Harrison Jr., bro.
Right.
What are we talking about, bro?
Do or die for that guy. If he F's up this year, he's going to F up his career. He's going to be a career backup somewhere.
Well, remember, they just signed into an extension. They got to ride that shit out because he makes weight. He got one of them goddamn Deshaun Watson contracts.
He wouldn't get another starting job after this contract.
No. But they'd be kind of fucked for the next couple of years.
But I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. And I don't either. I do like News's dark horse of the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Because the Seahawks, to me, are probably the most dangerous team in the
They
West.
have a lot of fucking talent, bro.
They're,
It's just
they're quiet.
you don't even know how much talent they have because they on the West Coast. We don't see them
quiet.
enough, but
We
they
don't
got
know.
some shit.
Yeah. So I think.
Oh no, I'm keeping an eye on the motherfuckers. They're. It was rough not to pick them because it was between them and my team, and I'm like, we have an easier schedule.
I could easily see them and the Rams flip flopping.
Well, that's why I picked. Well, I did the same thing 2 times did because me and 2 times had this conversation about his team with
his team's
the easiest schedule. We was like, I'm like, bro, y'all got the easiest schedule. If you don't make the playoffs, then he needs to get fired. He needs to go. Fuck.
But you know what the problem with the Rams is? They been kind of hush about this, but Stafford been having some serious back issues, man. So we don't know what the Rams might have to put Jimmy Garoppolo in there for some games, and you don't fucking want that.
The Rams is on the same level as see the Rams for me. The Rams are so talented. They got so much talent that it's kind of it's almost like it's a no-brainer that they should make the playoffs. It don't matter who the quarterback is. They should just make it anyway because they're that good. They talent-wise is that good on paper. I'll say that.
Right. So yeah, that's how I see the Rams and maybe the Seahawks would flip-flop in that division. Your team 2 times has got the easiest damn schedule in the NFL. If you guys don't make the playoffs, I agree. Shanahan.
Hey, you want to see me wearing the 49ers shirt for next season? I'll just be you to see me wearing any damn thing else but that.
You know what y'all should do? Yeah. You know what y'all dumbasses should do? If he do fuck up, I would fire. If you fire him, you should just hire Salah. Yeah. I would just hire Salah. Let him be your head.
I would too.
I would keep it right there in house. They respect him. They got love for him. That's why they brought his ass back. For real.
Yeah.
I would not go outside of nobody else. He can hire a coordinator to play offense. He ain't got to call no plays. Shit, that ain't shit.
He really could.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's just me. That was a good segment though. We gonna keep this going on all year. So anybody watching, like, share, comment. We just want to let y'all know this is the first show of this. So we still in preseason mode. We're gonna do more of this. We also gonna start doing it with college football as well. Just getting y'all set up for football. Football is back, baby. So it is. This is the shit. This is just that time of the year where we all locked in. Let's get into our side note so we can get the hell out of here and go get this money. I did 2 times last week. I remember.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. I did Todd last week. Todd, it's not your turn. It's 2 times turn. 2 times. What's your side note?
So I got a couple of things I want to say. First of all, on the 8th of this was previous week, former wide receiver for the Packers, Billy Houghton, died. Now, the reason why I bring him up is he was 95 when he died. He was the first NFLPA president, and he was a pioneer for players' rights in the league. And he's also, when he retired, people don't know this, he was probably one of the better wide receivers in NFL history because when he retired, he led the league career-wise in receptions and yards. So a lot of people don't know that about him. He's not even a Hall of Famer, So rest in peace to his family. And then I got 2 birthdays to throw at you. So Ricky Bo, he's 58, and John Morant, he's 26. So happy birthday to y'all brothers.
Happy birthday. That's crazy. Ricky Bo, I ain't heard that name in so long. That's my dude. 1-5, what is your side note?
My side note is me and News not only opposed to working on one of the best albums we've ever done, or the best album we've ever done.
True.
We cracked a code that's going to change the music industry with the way people consume music. We are going to release, I'm not going to put it out there exactly what it is, but let's just say you'll be able to stream News's music with the purchase of this, and you won't have to use a streaming network to stream his music on your phone through your car. We're going to take it back to the trunks, like the old mixtape days.
Yeah. You put it on a cassette.
No, it's not a cassette, but you're along the same lines. It's going to be a direct to consumer, which is what everybody has been searching for in the music industry for a long time. Me and News cracked the code. We're going to do it. We're going with his release, a legendary. We're still put it out on streaming, but we're going to put it out with the this first. Streaming will be a couple months later, and you'll just have to wait if you don't want to purchase the what we got coming, and
It's
it's gonna
dope.
be
It's dope. It's futuristic right now. It's only
right.
one artist right now in the game doing it. One.
That sounds very unique.
And we ain't even gonna say his name because if we say his name, then we'll give away what we're doing. So we're
Right.
not gonna say his name, but I'm gonna just let everybody know it's only one person doing this shit, and I'm gonna be the second one to do it unless somebody signs up and does it too. And it's also informative for people that always ask me when they see me, where can I get the album? Well, if you're in front of me at that time, all I gotta do is bing it to you like this, boop, and you got it. So it's gonna be really, really easy, really simple, and it's also beneficial for you to make money. So any artist that's paying attention or watching this show, when we start doing it, y'all gonna see the difference in consumer sales gonna change. Music is about to change. If motherfuckers do what we doing, because we got it from somebody else that's doing it, and
Right.
it's a brilliant idea. I'm just gonna say that it's really good.
But, you know, Giant. You know, 2 times. I don't know if you realized how much they pay artists now. Artists are
Nothing.
fed up with the streaming money that they had to figure out a way to get to direct to consumer. I
Oh, I
mean,
already know. That
you have
streaming shit been robbing people. They robbing
the
motherfuckers.
problem with that is all the technology is went towards the streaming. So what we did was we just cracked the code to where we can make money like we're selling a
Yeah,
compact
yeah,
disc, something like that, and still stream the music.
yeah.
So we just
It's like
cracked the
it's
code.
like we went back to 2005 and 2004 on your ass, basically.
But
Like literally.
2025 technology.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have to have a pager, do I?
No, you good. You just use your
Well,
phone. You're
I'm
gonna be
excited
straight.
for it, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna be dope.
I hope so, man. That sounds great.
My side note is this upcoming weekend I will be in the Natty to see the greatest rapper alive. I have not seen him since
Jay
I
Z.
seen him. No,
Nas?
Jay-Z's not the greatest rapper alive.
Nas?
I have not seen Wayne since the Drake and Wayne tour, and Yo Gotti was there. He opened up. Um, it's gonna be fun. I always get to love to see one of my favorite people because I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this for everybody that's listening. If you're not tuning in, you get a chance to tune into this show. Go enjoy life, bro. Like what I mean by that is, if you have a favorite football team, you have a favorite basketball team, you have a favorite star you love. Go if you get the chance to see them, go see them. Because the only thing I regret in my whole life is I didn't get to see Kobe, and I was about to go see him. That's what's crazy. The year before he died, right before he retired, I was going to go see him in Indiana play the Pacers, and he got hurt, so I didn't go. And it just so happened he got hurt before this, and years later, his demise. So it's like that's the only I've seen Michael Jordan in person. I've seen Lil Wayne in person. I've seen the Ohio State Buckeyes in person. I've seen the Buckeyes play. I've seen the Eagles play. The next thing I gotta see, I want to see the Red Sox play at Fenway. I'm definitely doing that. But that's what I'm saying. If you're a fan, bro, life is too short. Go enjoy your teams, bro. I'm telling you, because it's an experience, bro. It's all about the experience, bro. Like I went to go to the Reds game last week. Shit was live. Otani in person is a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I just want people to know that, like, go enjoy life, bro, because life is so short. You will miss some shit and be like, damn, I should have, so like my brother and my cousin is going to see Nas. See, Nas is coming. They're going to see Nas perform. I was going to go to that. People don't understand what that is. Nas is iconic. Like, that's the God flow. Like, that's God's son flow. Like, bro, that's different, bro. Like, that's like seeing Jigga in person. You go see Jay-Z perform, motherfucking go if you can do it.
Yeah, I've seen him. I saw him in Indiana, and that shit is unreal. That shit is like, it's
It's
crazy.
like Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a GOAT. You got the GOATs deserve. It's like when somebody is coming up and Mike Tyson in his prime and you didn't go see Mike Tyson. You a goddamn fool if you had a chance. Trust
You
me.
really are.
You got it. It's just certain people you have to see, bro. Like I was happy. See, this is the thing people don't understand. I'm a diehard Eagles fan, but when I was at the game in the Natty, I love the fact that I'm watching the game and I can see Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase on the other side. Like, I'm seeing two great ass players. Like, these two motherfuckers are dope in person. Like, Joe Burrow is the truth in person. Don't get it twisted. Don't let that TV shit fool y'all. He really cold like that. He's that guy.
He
Because
really
that's what I'm
is.
saying. I got to see my team, but I seen two of the best players in the league on the other team. Like, I remember when I got to see Barry Sanders in the 90s. Barry Sanders is my GOAT running back. That motherfucker is the truth in person. Like, you just got to do that, man. If y'all ever get a chance to go see your teams, man, go do that shit, bro, because you'll enjoy it. It's really fun. It's like 2 times he's going to go see the Niners this year again. He's seen them play
In
before.
Indianapolis,
You
Monday
got to
night.
go. It's just what you do. It's like, especially if you're a sports fan, if you ain't never seen a game live, something wrong with you. Real talk. Can't be no sports fan, you ain't never seen your team. Like, that's
You
some
really
weird
can't.
shit. That's weird. Me and 1-5, we go to the Buckeye games all the time. He's always at a Buckeye game. That's just what you do. Like, so yeah, that's my side note. I'll be seeing Wayne this weekend with my lady. I cannot wait. We're gonna have a ball. It's gonna be fun as fuck. And I'm gonna get us up out of here. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. When I do with these two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. I am Young Money Bad News, the co-CEO of the Star Money Click, number one rapper in the world. I am BMC for life, and I am also legendary. That is the other co-owner of Star Money Click, 1-5. He is also the number one producer in the world. He is the owner of the Punish Me Vodka that we drink all the time that sponsors our show. That is Jimmy 2 times the fan for life. He has 4 teams that he's a fan of. That's why he says it. He is also my brother from another mother. We was the On God Podcast. We appreciate y'all checking us out. We'll see y'all next week. Y'all stay prayed up. Go get that bag. We out.
Peace.
Assalamu alaikum, baby.
Star money draping gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo.